We're gonna keep them separated. All right, hopefully if you know that song, I've done a really good job of getting it stuck in your head right now. The 90s band Offspring had a song called Keep 'Em Separated, and that's what we're gonna be talking about as it pertains to packaging. Separation becomes a really important issue when we start talking about packaging sustainability and the way that things are designed. And I want to highlight a few products. Not that they're wrong. Some things are doing well, some things are doing good, but just where these issues apply and things to think about. You know, the whole idea of recycling, if that's what we're focusing on as an industry, which is one of the initiatives, right? Compostability, recyclability, reduction. Like there's different ways that we can go here. This whole idea of multiple materials coming together is really what screws a lot of things up. So something can be recyclable, but at the end of the day, if it's stuck to something else that is of a different material, it may have completely screwed that up. And so we actually like to think about this backing all the way to the money, right? Trace the money, Jimmy, trace the money. I don't know what that's from. If we follow recyclability back a little bit and think about what makes it work, it's finance, right? It's the money behind it. And so if we take a material that has value and we throw something in that destroys its value, we've ruined recyclability. And we've damaged the whole ecosystem because we've taken away the financial incentive, the value in those materials. If those materials now have no value, then it doesn't work. And so there are some simple things that we can see, some simple things that are done throughout that I want to take a look at. Let's start with this right here. And I'm not going to pick on any specific brand today. This happens across everything, but this is one of the first things that we see, and it's really innocent. And you know what people don't understand is, you know, these are metal. These little security tags that are put on here, we started to peel this one off. They're metal, and this metal gets ground up. This thing gets left in here. This metal gets ground up into the paper, and it starts to affect its value, right? Now you've got paper that's getting processed that has little shards of metal in it if they got chopped up or you know, didn't come separated. And like that's one of the things that we see. Another thing that we see all the time is this multiple materials, right? We've got this injection molded polypropylene. That is tiny. Dang! This injection molded little tub here of Nutella, and it's got on it a paper label and a foil lid stock. Those both affect that recyclability of this plastic. So you're hopefully seeing more in the industry of this monomaterial idea, where instead of a paper label and a foil lid, they've gone with all the same material. That way, if there's residual, you know, seal film left behind, or you know, this label, when it goes in to be reground, we're not contaminating that plastic because we've used all of the same plastic to do those different things. So that's a big deal, and something that we hope to see more, and we're pushing more and more brands to think about. Another thing when we're getting into some of these products, like toys, electronics, a bunch of those types of things, is just that straight up separation. So a lot of cases you might see windows, and a lot of times they're affixed to the box. They're glued to that box. The inability for those things to get separated, there is not somebody standing on that recycling line that is peeling that out, putting this in the paper and this in the right plastic recycling. It's just not happening. And so this idea of designing the package so that these components can all easily be separated and recycled, Garmin had done a really good job with this one, is really crucial and critical for the ease of recycling and the value of that stream. You know, here we've got a tub polypropylene. It's got this shrink on it. Sometimes these shrinks can cause issues. They don't come off or don't separate. And again, you've got a lid sealant film. Now, these are all plastic, so you're at least not getting metals into the stream, which metals in a plastic stream are really bad. But this whole idea of really trying to be as consistent with materials as possible so that you are helping recycling, not hurting it, is super critical. So, I mean, those are just a few examples, but there are so many out there. If you got some cool examples of brands that have done a good job of going mono material or even designing for that separation, let us know in the comments below. And in the meantime, keep them separated.